The Wii is not my favorite console. It's probably one of my least favorite Nintendo consoles. I really didn't like the motion controls, and it's the reason why I now play on PlayStation and Xbox as well. Still play Nintendo stuff. I think the Nintendo Switch is amazing, but I have a ton of Wii games. Okay, I've got a couple here. I just grabbed them indiscriminately off the shelf, so we're gonna go through this together. A metric hecton. I've got my fair share as well. I still found some games that I really enjoyed. Here's one that I've barely played, like 2 hours. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I know a lot of people say this is one of the best Mario games of all time. I was really disappointed in Super Mario Galaxy 1, and maybe I just wasn't in the mindset for it, but I didn't enjoy it that much. And then going into Galaxy 2, I played it a little bit and I was like, okay, this is fine, but I'm not into this right now. I should stream this at some point though. Yeah, right now I'm in the middle of a Paper Mario playthrough, and maybe after that, this will be on the list of stuff to try, because I haven't played this game at all, really. I love Galaxy, and 2 is better. Okay, I'll put it on the short list of games to try out. Here's one. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This is the game that really amplified my distaste for motion controls. Of course, this required the Wii Motion Plus, or the remote that had the extra sensor on it, and I just found that the swinging was too inaccurate for what the game asks you to do. There was one particular, as soon as the enemies started like, oh, you have to swipe vertically and then horizontally to beat them, and it would just like swipe in all sorts of crazy directions, and then you'd have to recalibrate the controller, and then it would work for 2 minutes and then not anymore. I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this. I don't care. I've heard this has a really good story to it, and that the dungeons are great. I can't deal with the motion controls of this. I would love to see this come back without the motion controls, but I don't think that's possible. That's a really weird note to end on there. Yeah, Skyward Sword, I didn't like the motion controls, so I never really gave it a chance. Mint YT, never played Super Mario Galaxy. I used to play Mario Kart Wii and Tetris Party Deluxe a lot. I have not played Tetris Party Deluxe. But Mario Kart Wii I've played a fair amount. Inflatable Man, I feel like there may have been something interfering with your Wii, because motion controls for me were always very good. No weird swinging or whatever. Maybe. I know there's issues like if there's too much sunlight, that can be a problem. Maybe I was just so young I didn't understand it. Maybe that too. There are so many games that I played as a kid that I thought were good, and then you play them after the fact and realize like, oh, this is actually really bad. Here's one I'm guessing that very few people on the chat even know of, let alone have played. The Godfather Black Hand Edition on the Nintendo Wii. This is basically Grand Theft Auto in the Godfather universe, and it's pretty good. This was actually the first GTA style game I played, and it was an open world and you're doing assorted crimes, but I actually like the motion controls in this one. You could aim your gun, you could punch, you could grab people and then like push them against the wall or throw them off balconies and stuff. And this was a really good game, and I don't think this one got a lot of love at the time, and it's actually like one of the cooler Wii games that you can play out there. Godfather GTA seems like the best crossover. Yeah, this one was really good. If you find this, I don't know how rare this is, but it is a lot of fun, and for a platform that doesn't really have GTA style games, this is a really good alternative. So I got 2 more games here. One is Punch-Out on the Wii. I love Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, love Super Punch-Out. This one is actually also really good. I thought it animated really great. I had low expectations for this going in, but they did a really good job of modernizing Punch-Out. I didn't really use the motion controls though, but I think they're optional. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I never beat it in like the super hard mode, but the regular mode was a lot of fun to play. And Little Mac, of course, probably best known now for Smash Bros, where he's awful from what I've heard. But yeah, Punch-Out Wii, pretty good. It's probably, I don't know where I would rank it within the 3 Punch-Out games. Punch-Out Wii is so good. Yes, Yes, it is. I also have Punch-Out. I didn't play it a lot, though. Okay. And one more. This was a gift from my wife. I don't know if this is rare or anything, but the Super Mario All-Stars Anniversary Edition on the Wii. This one came with... it pretty much Super Mario All-Stars on the SNES. So Super Mario 1, 2, 3, and the Lost Levels were on there. And then also, let me try and open this. Oh, okay, there. It's got the... you open it up, and oh man, my lights are eating this so bad. It's got a music CD, and it's got a book in there as well. Wait, hold on. Ugh. So yeah, there's the game, and then there's the second case, which has the Super Mario History Soundtrack CD. And then there's a booklet as well, which has some neat stuff in there. Behind the scenes and random tidbits about each game. So yeah, thanks to my lovely wife Steph for that. That's so cool. Yeah, I still want to get original Super Mario All-Stars. Actually, there's a Super Nintendo copy of Mario All-Stars and Mario World, all on one cartridge that I want to get at some point. Super Mario All-Stars seems pretty rare to me. Never even heard about it. Oh. From what I remember, FIFA games were very fun on Wii for some reason. Mostly because you had to swing your arms like crazy to run. I remember enjoying it a lot. I have never played a FIFA on the Wii. I don't really play soccer games. I did play the most recent FIFA game on Switch at a show, at like a fan expo, and I thought it was really good. Though I've heard those games are not, the FIFA games are not as fully featured as the Xbox One, PS4 versions. I can recommend 2K though on the Switch if you like basketball. Those are pretty much all the same features as the console games, but you can play it on the go. It doesn't look as good, but it still plays just as well. I didn't play soccer games either, but at Wii, it was pretty fun though. Yes, video games, sports video games can be fun even if you're not into the sport. I think, yeah, FIFA soccer games were ones that I like to play. Hockey's the big one though. NHL 94 was my jam.